Hey Glam Bugs, welcome back to Cheap Natural Beauty TV, and today is a very interesting, exciting, crazy, I don't even know how to explain it, but for the past I want to say 2 to 3 years, I have been wanting to do something that I had constantly talked myself out of, as well as let others kind of get in my head. Not saying that they were saying bad things or saying things, to make me sad or anything like that, but just, I just kind of let people get into my head about this decision that I'm making. So today is a completely different video. It's something different. It's new. It's very, I guess, personal to me. All day I've been thinking about it for like the past 2 days. Once I finally decided to do this, I've just been anticipating this day and just being completely and utterly nervous. Not scared but it's like a different type of nervous. It's like a nervous, I guess what you would call a good nervous. So before I get into everything, I'm going to tell a quick story, or as quick as I can possibly go. From the story, you guys are probably going to figure out what I will be doing in the rest of this video. So, I've been natural all my life. My hair, I've been natural all my life. I've never had a perm, never had a weave, or anything like that. And when I was, I want to say five going on 6, my mom had started locs for me. It was kind of just like one of those things where it's like, okay, this is what you're doing, and that's it. Like, but I was young, like I didn't really care. I didn't really think anything of it. It was just like, okay, well, this is just something that's happening. This is just part of my life. This is how my hair is and will be for the rest of my life. I grew up with locs. I'm now 20 years old, and I started them. My mom started them when I was 5. I want to say between 5 and 6. Between 5 and 7, sorry. I started them. And I believe she had cut them or either took them out and then restarted them again. But either way, I've had my locs for about 16 plus years. And today I'm making a big decision that at first was unsettling to my parents, more so my dad. But, I guess I realized after a while that it was all in, good faith. It wasn't like he was, trying to say that I would look bad or anything like that. But he just didn't want me to have an emotional breakdown, basically, which is what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to prevent a mental crisis right now. So I'm just trying to talk it out. But anyway, I'm pretty sure you guys figured out by what I've said so far. I am making the decision to cut my hair. I got butterflies just saying that. And I'm not going to go into why right now, because I don't want this to be an extremely long video. That's going to be a part 2. But just know that there are many different reasons as to why I am deciding to cut my hair. No, I'm not cutting them off, but I am cutting them significantly shorter than what they are. Eventually, we'll be transitioning to my loose natural hair. So I have to breathe right now because I'm really like I'm not super nervous because it's something that I've been thinking about for a while, but you know, it's just one of those things where once you're finally sitting down and actually doing it, it's like, wow, it's pretty, it's a lot to take in. Another thing is, I've had long hair for as long as I can remember. I've never cut my hair. I've never done, the only alteration I've ever made to my hair was color them. And that's another reason why I am cutting my hair shorter and transitioning to cutting them off. But this is, like I said, all that will be explained in a part 2 video. Whew. But I don't want to keep talking because I'm going to psych myself out, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to show you guys what I purchased. I just came from the hair store. I've been out all day. I went to work early this morning and then went straight to a dental appointment from there, and then went to the hair store because I knew if I came home, I wouldn't go back out and I would just talk myself out of it again, and I really didn't want that to happen, even though my heart is beating like faster and faster as I try to just talk as long as I possibly can. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I purchased. It's not a lot, but you know, just I feel like I'm buying time right now, kind of feeling a little hesitant, but we're gonna do this. So I went to my local beauty supply store, which is Gigi's, and it's around the corner from me. And I went and picked up a satin bonnet that can be used to condition and to shower. I thought that was pretty cool. And I purchased this because after I do the cut, I'm going to wash my hair and I'm going to deeply condition it and all that. So I needed one of these caps. I bought some little hair jewels. And obviously a pair of scissors. And the lady also gave me some like leave-in conditioner stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, because I'm kind of funny when it comes to my hair. Like with putting different products in my hair, it's kind of I don't want to say hit or miss. I'm trying to find a different phrase. It's like I'm really sensitive already, so I can't put everything and anything in my head. So I'm going to read the ingredients on those and just see if it's something that I want to play with. Before today, I wasn't going to tell my parents, but it kind of just came out because I told my brother. My brother was the first person that I told, and he was just like, go for it. I mean, but he didn't quite understand the whole hair thing. He was like, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I guess I never really noticed, the whole, and honestly for me too, I guess I never really noticed the value that I personally placed on my hair, because I never really thought much of it. And like I said, I've had long hair all my life. I've never not once cut it like dramatically. I've trimmed, obviously, like splitting, ends, like the ones that are coming off and things like that, but never done a big chop. So yesterday, I spoke to my brother, I told my parents, and of course they gave me a spiel about, I don't know if you want to do that, I don't know if you should do that. And I also spoke to my boyfriend about it, and he is although now my parents are on board, and I'm kind of glad that I told them beforehand, because they're probably going to watch this video, but no offense, they're getting a little up there in age, and I didn't want to, have any, seizures or heart attacks or, conniptions happening if I just came out the bathroom without my hair. So I decided just to tell them, even though I knew that I would get the same speech that I've gotten for the past 2 years, that I've expressed that I wanted to cut my hair. My mind is going kind of blank right now. But my stomach is I just feel so many butterflies right now. But so the last thing I'm going to say before I do this on camera is, from this experience, I do anticipate growth, you know, I guess kind of like a rebirth. And I don't know if this sounds silly or not, but I feel like when you cut your hair, it's kind of like, well, especially for me, having locks, I feel like locks hold a lot. They hold a lot of memories, whether they be good or bad. And sometimes they just get so heavy. And I just feel like, they run its course. You know, I feel like they got to the length that I wanted them to after I finally, I guess, placed value on my hair once I got older. And I just think it's time. It's time, definitely. And I'm so nervous. I don't even know. I'm so nervous. But like I said, I anticipate growth. I anticipate I also anticipate some insecurity, because like I said, I've never in my life, well, let me put it this way, since I have been older, placed value on my hair, or, you know, realized that hair was such an important thing, I have not had short hair. So as long as I can remember, I've never had short hair. Even when I was a baby, when I had natural hair, I had a lot of hair. And I'm still going to have a lot of hair, but you know what I'm saying, it's just going to be shorter. So that's enough. I'm not going to talk anymore. We're just going to go right into this.
You need to breathe.
Okay.
You want some water?
No, I just need to get this done. Well, the first chop, I need to get it done.
The first chop? But if you don't get all of it done?
I will explain to you later, but...
What you mean,
No, Marcus, I'm cutting it, but I just decided not to cut it all off at the same time.
No, you need to cut it all off.
No, Marcus, no, seriously. Because I don't want to, like...
You told me yesterday saying that, you know what I'm saying?
No, I know, like... I know. You're not talking me out of it. I'm going to do it, but for my mental sake, I can't do that right now. But I'm going to cut it significantly shorter.
Now you want to cut it shorter?
Huh?
What you got to do out here?
Marcus, why are you putting me on pause?
Because I'm editing this cover for the song.
Okay.
And you know I'm disappointed that you did it, right?
Why?
Because how you gonna go back on what you said about you cutting?
No, because okay, what you're not understanding is my first decision. Remember when we first talked about it, and I said I was gonna cut it short first?
Yeah, I was the one that told you that you need to cut it short.
Right. So I'm going with that because I kind of feel like. Yeah, because I don't want to have like a mental crisis, so I'm still doing it. And right now, I really don't need your whatever you to be mad, because I'm already having a hard time right now.
It's whatever, man. Unless you already started.
No, I didn't.
You gotta move back some. You're too close to the camera.
Yes.
What do you need a mirror for? If you got a big mirror right there.
Because Marcus, I'm filming.
And
If I put my hair is too thick to be cutting it all at once. Like, okay, all right.
You got that one piece that's longer than the rest.
No, I know. I'm gonna cut it shorter, but I wanted it to be, I wanted my brain to be able to process what's going on right now. Marcus, you're not understanding. I feel like you think this is something that's not. You're a guy.
Cut your head. Shush, cut your head. Talk too much. You like somebody's auntie. You do. You like somebody's aunt that's about to like drink all the liquor and twerk the rest of the night.
Marcus.
Well, at least you look good.
So you like that I look like somebody's auntie?
Heck, you gonna be somebody's aunt, so yeah.
OMG.
Boy, your parents gonna get on you, boy.
Oh, I already told him.
Yeah.
Look at all.
So much for keeping it a surprise.
No, I couldn't do that to them because I didn't want them to have a heart attack or nothing.
No heart attack, man. Just cut your head.
That was honestly, see, I put my little hair jewels in there. But honestly, it was not as bad as I was anticipating. Oh, honestly, I wasn't anticipating it to be bad at all. It's just really different. So, I don't even know what the back looks like, honestly. Woo! So, I did it. So, I rock my little short mom locks for, you know, a good couple months, maybe a year. And then I actually really, really like it. it came out because before I cut my hair, I had no expectations, and I didn't want to have expectations because I didn't want to expect it to be something, look like something, and then it turned out to be something completely different. So I had no expectations. At first I was like just inundating my brain with video upon video upon video of people cutting their hair and of people transitioning from locks to natural and all that other stuff. So but then I just stopped watching it because I didn't want to look at someone else's hair and think, well, that's how my hair is going to look. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to go in with no expectations, nothing like that. And I actually liked the way it turned out. I just went over to my best friend's house and showed her and her mom and dad, and they were like, oh my God, it looks so cute, blah, blah, blah. My boyfriend likes it, but he was a little, I guess, upset with me because I told him that I was going to cut all of my hair. And I told him to basically hold me accountable. I was like, okay, so whatever you do, don't let me talk myself out of it. But then I changed my mind to just cut it really, really short. Because, like I said, I didn't want to have a crisis. Like, I didn't want to have a mental crisis. I didn't want to have a breakdown or anything like that. So I decided to go step by step. Because, honestly, when I first expressed to him that I wanted to cut my hair, he did suggest that I cut it short first and then transition to cutting it all off. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to go for it. Like, I was just going to be like a straight G and just like chop it all off. But after some contemplating and coming back to myself and my senses and just realizing that I really did not want to wake up the next morning and have a mental breakdown because I cut off my locks that I have had for a little bit over 16 years. So, yeah, well, I'm actually like, I don't feel like I made a bad decision, basically. I don't regret it. As of right now, we'll see how I feel in the morning. I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel the same way, but I'm happy. Like, my hair it's so light. It's going to be a breeze to wash. Oh my gosh. So, I'm looking forward to starting my new hair journey. Basically, letting it grow out some more, taking care of it a lot better than what I was before, paying more attention to it, rocking my little short mom style, and just embracing the shortness for right now. And then eventually I will cut some more. And yeah, so I'm gonna go wash my hair now, wash it and condition it, moisturize it and all that, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, what have you, and stay tuned for the second part of my video, which is the reason why I chose to shorten my hair, cut my hair, do a big chop, or the reason why I am deciding to slowly transition into loose natural hair. But I don't even have anything else to say.